Hi guys, so it's the month of my 21st birthday. Like, where the hell has 4 years gone? It only felt like yesterday that I was, you know, young, and I'm joking, I'm totally joking. But yeah, where the hell has time gone? Wow, scary. Anyway, I thought I'd make this video today, just sort of explaining about a hair thing that I did. Now, let me get my feet up for this. Right. If you remember, not so long ago, I did a hair video on how I want to grow out my natural hair colour. True, still want to do that. However, I didn't want to grow out my natural hair colour with it being as dark as it was. Now, you're probably all looking at me now going, Amber, your hair is still dark. However, I, at first, was very nervous about doing this. But I thought I'd let you guys know as well. Maybe if you use the product, I know it's very commonly used. It's something called Jobaz hair colour remover, and I've used it before, and I've also used the before colour. Can't remember who makes it now. Really annoying. Either way, I'll post both pictures here. So that is what they look like. You've probably seen them about before. One is significantly cheaper than the other. I usually find that I prefer Jobaz. I think it doesn't, damage my hair as much. It's obviously cheaper. You can get it in places like Savers and things like that. So it was all cool and good in the hood. So what I did was I put the colour on. Well, colour, it's not a colour, it's the formula. On, mixed it up as I usually mix it up, and it was great. Like, I washed it off and my hair was quite a gingery family copper colour. If I can find a picture, I'll also insert that here. And I really liked it. I wasn't bothered that it was orangey coppery. I wasn't bothered. It was a lot lighter than what my hair was originally, and it made me happy because I could see my natural roots and just how much my hair had grown. We're talking like a good 3.5 inches of root that I could see. Also, it meant I could see my natural hair colour, which is a very light mousy browny blondie colour, which was really cool because I got to see it and it just made me so happy. But after leaving it for about a week, like that, I didn't put a colour straight on it or anything like that. I just conditioned it, really looked after it. It was a lot less damaging than putting like bleach on your hair or anything like that. That's why I obviously decided to strip it instead of colouring it or bleaching it or anything like that. So it was about a week, maybe I want to say it was a bit longer than a week. It might have been 2 weeks that I left my hair without dye being on it and walk around my roots. I didn't care. I was really proud of them. Coppery colour hair, love it. It's what I like. What I usually find, because I've only ever left a hair stripper on its own like that, without colour on it for like a day or two, and I find that if you don't put a colour on it straight away, it does start to go like a bit dirty, like a bit of a dirty orangey browny colour instead of it being that nice copper colour that it first came out like. Sorry if I'm playing with my hair, it's been like freshly washed, it feels nice. So yeah, it got to the point where my hair, no matter what I did to it or anything, it felt so dry. It was really, really dry, like so dry. And all I had done was put a hair colour stripper remover on it. Hair colour remover on it. And because I've never had that problem before with it being quite like sore, almost like damaged, I was really surprised, and I was saying to Mum, I was like, oh my god, all I have done is put a stripper on it, like why is it so bad? And I was like looking online, and some people had said that they had the same problems with all hair colour strippers. I've got to stop calling it a hair colour stripper, it's a hair colour remover. And I was like, oh, like totally forgot, like I've known this for ages, yet I just totally forgot when I did it because I haven't done anything to my hair for months and months and months. Especially stripped it, I was just like really stupid. And with a hair colour stripper, fuck's sake! Hair colour remover, when you don't put a hair colour on top of it after you've stripped it, your cuticle-y, follicle-y, whatever you want to call them, hair strands, they're like this and they're open, and they're more likely to look like, you know, you've shredded straw or splinters. I like to call them like splinters on fresh wood. You know, they're sticking up and it's more frizzy looking and damaged and open, because there's nothing filling it like the hair colour that was there before. You know, it becomes quite porous and open. So what I then had to do was like, oh, for God's sake, I really don't want to colour my hair. I can see my roots. I'm really happy. It's growing. It's long. For me, this is very long for me, as you'll know if you've been following me. And I was just like totally gutted the thought that I might have to like colour my hair over. And it happened that I had to. My hair was so bad. Like, even like really high silicone conditioners wouldn't fill splinters, so to speak, up. And when like my hair wasn't sit flat like this, it would be out here and frizzy and not very nice at all. I couldn't style it, I couldn't wear it up. It was really, really difficult to work with, you know. It was bloody hard. So then I put this colour on it. For me, it's quite weird because it's a permanent, and I don't usually use permanent hair colours. I usually use like the casting creams, the semi-permanents, because I was quite, you know, I was worried that it would be maybe more damaging or things like that. But as I mentioned in my last video, when I used the casting cream colour, the colour would not come out of my hair for love nor money. It was stuck in my hair and it just would not come out. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go back to what I usually use, and I'm going to use the Garnier Nutrice in golden brown, if you didn't see it in the picture what colour it was. And it you know, I did this probably about, was it before Christmas? I feel like it was maybe like just after Christmas I did it. And it looks very dark on camera still, but it is nowhere near as dark as my hair was before I did the process. So no, it wasn't what I originally wanted. I did want my hair to be, you know, more of a coppery, lighter colour where I could see my roots coming through. No, I didn't want to colour over my roots. I was absolutely like devastated the fact that I had to do that. But I was a lot happier afterwards because my hair was shiny. I could actually work with it. I could then concentrate on looking after it. I did feel like the entire process was a bit pointless, and that I probably would have still had the dark hair with my roots just showing through that you could see. But I am a lot happier now. But this video is purely just to tell you guys that if you've got that problem and you've just stripped your hair and you're wondering like, why the hell is my hair feel like splinters, like I've said, and it's not laying flat and it's not soft and it's not shiny and the conditioners, like no matter what I'm using, isn't working, it's probably because you haven't dyed it. And that is the problem with strippers. Like, they're brilliant, they're absolutely brilliant, you know, absolutely fantastic if you're going lighter, or if, you know, you just want to go down a shade, or if you're like me and you want copper hair again and all you got to do is strip your hair. It's really, really good like that. But as I say, when you strip it and you leave it like a week, 2 weeks, you know, you start to get that murky, browny, it starts darkening up again, and things like that. So, you know, you do need to colour over it again, really. I mean, I know some people haven't had that problem at all, but I know there's a lot of people that have, and they don't really know why. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know my little story. My hair since then has been great, really. It's all flicked out because I've just walked the dog. But you know, it really is growing. I give it a little trim after I'd stripped it all and stuff, so it's had like a tiny trim, but it really is growing now. And yeah, you can't really see my roots anymore. I mean, in certain lights you can see where I've dyed it, where it's never been dyed before, obviously, because when I stripped it all, like, the colour won't touch your roots because of it's virgin hair. So colouring it with a you know, a colour was quite... It's a horse. Oh, she's at my stables. Ah, hi, Bren. It's a wave at Bren. So yeah, colouring it, unfortunately, is what I had to do. But, you know, you can see in certain lights where it's more like a goldeny brown compared to here where it looks really dark, but it's not. It's a lot more of a warmer browny colour instead of it being like jet black like it was. So yeah, next video I'm going to do, I am going to probably make, now, is going to be a help me out, guys, and I will see you then, I guess. So see you later, guys, and yeah.